Okay, while that beam is for the bed is drying, the glue drying, I've cut another piece of insulation and I sprayed it with 3M Extra Strength 90, as well as the ceiling area where it's going to be attached. And this time I was smart. I only sprayed the ribs because in reality that's the only part that's going to be touching it. It doesn't give. This stuff is really rigid. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind schedule. I had plumbing problems, so that took a couple days to get taken care of because I tried to go cheap on it, get a friend of a friend to do it. And I don't know if I saved any money, but I got it fixed and we can now use the facilities. Yeah, it's always fun. You don't know how fun it is until you can't use your facilities at your house. Crazy. Anyway, you're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes to tack up, get sticky. Then I will press up there. I got my supports waiting. I don't know where the third one is. I better find it. I only see two. Oh, I guess it's there. Okay, never mind. So as you may know, I'm doing this project in what I like to call baby steps, which I got from the movie What About Bob. If you haven't seen the movie What About Bob, you really need to watch it. It's great. We watched it many times. But yeah, I don't have a big budget, so I'm doing this in little steps when I have time and when I have money. So I also finished off my first bottle of Extra Strength 90. Started the second one. I'm sure if I got my full use out of it. The first thing I glued in it was the bulkhead, so I used up a bunch of it on that. I think I will get a little bit more distance out of it with insulation. Okay, I have it wedged up there, or braced up there, and it's a good fit. Once again, I'm leaving the gap on this end, so that's two pieces. That's two pieces done. I need some more braces if I want to do more, and more insulation. Okay. Well, today I'm working inside the garage because it's raining here in Phoenix, which is really interesting. It's the first time it's rained in a long time. We got like a 1/4 inch yesterday. You're probably thinking, so what? Well, we usually get like 1/2 inch or 0.6 inches a year in this area. And we got like half of it yesterday. Sometimes we get a lot during the monsoon, but this time no. We got very little. We just got like 1/4 inch yesterday, and that's the first rain we got in months. Anyway, so that's why I'm in the garage. I got this 1x5 by 12 foot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off at 6 foot 4 inches. Then I'm going to cut it down the middle, so it's only about 2.5 inches wide, and hopefully that will work for supports for when I'm gluing in the insulation. I'm going to give that a try. It'll be a couple fun cuts. Okay, I'm preparing for the cut. They'll split that 1x5.5 in half. So I have two of them that are 6 foot 4 inches long. What I did was clamped it to another board to scrap off that piece, that is, on the ends where the clamps facing down, so they'll be out of the way of the saw. Then I clamped that other board down to the sawhorses so it won't move. This is the fun clamping you have to do when you're working alone. Probably when you're working with someone else, you probably still want to clamp it down so it doesn't move. But that slows the process down too. Okay, one of the things I always do when I use my saw is I adjust the blade so it is the depth of the wood. They say it's more efficient this way. It also means you cut less things underneath it. Like if it was laying on the sawhorse, I'd cut less of the sawhorse. But I always try to do it that way. I didn't get too far with my cut. It started binding on my blade. So I'm trying a little trick. I drove a screwdriver into the crack behind the saw to spread it apart a little bit, so hopefully it won't bind on the blade. Might be binding a little bit because the wood's a little bit damp. It was outside and it got rained on. Okay, just for the record, the screwdriver did help. I was able to continue the cut and finish it. That's how far I got with my first battery. All the cutting I've done so far today up to there. Just put my second battery in. Currently I'm not in the mood to buy one of the bigger batteries for $100. I think 2 small batteries will do me just fine. That's what I'm trying to find out right now. When one runs out, I just pop and then charge them, put the other one on. So far it's worked fine. I got 4 of them. First, that's all. Never mind the ball swinging back and forth. Some of you will know what that's for. You install this in your garage so when you pull in, you know how far to go. You know, until the ball touches the windshield instead of the car touching the opposite wall. Anyways, I got 4 cut. I only need 3. That means the next one I cut, I'll have 2 more supports. So I'll have enough to do 3 pieces. But since I have enough to do 1 piece right now with 3 of them, I'm going to go and cut another piece of foam and go and install it. Then I'll see if I have the energy and time to do another one. Okay, I got the next piece cut and sprayed with the adhesive as well as the ribs on the ceiling. Now I wait 5 minutes and I glue it in place. This is how much of the insulation board I have left. Okay, I'm all ready to glue this piece up. Okay, I got 2 pieces up. So you can see I got them. I used 4 on the last one just because I had 4 and so why not. So I got 2 pieces up. That leaves 2 more back here and 1 all the way forward. And as I see my piece of insulation, I got the 2. I got enough. You see I already got the line drawn. I already have enough for the one back here and the thin one right there, up there on the ceiling. So for that last one, up front, it will take the next sheet. And then, once those are done, I'm going to have to work on that gap to the left there, driver's side, that I left. And then the walls. So far that's how far I got today. I'm not sure if I'll do another one. It means I have to cut more supports. Okay, I got this little box here that's, what, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches wide by 12 feet long. I'm going to try and cut it up, see how hard it is to cut up for supports. Okay, I decided to take them apart with a big old screwdriver and hammer. Okay, it sort of worked. The staples pulled through the other piece of wood, so you have to do something about those. I'm almost of the opinion that the staples aren't worth the effort. So I may try to stick with the pieces that are just pure wood, no extra staples in them. Okay, I got the next piece all sprayed. And I got it sprayed up there. I had to pop out the lights, make it fit. So hopefully it's all ready. Now I'm just letting it get the glue get tacky so I can do it. There we go. I got the 4th piece. No, correction, 3rd piece today wedged in or supported. Supported in, and that does make a total of 4 pieces up. I got 1 more piece I could put up, a thin piece that's left over there. But I don't want to cut 4 more supports. I need the wood that I've left for the bed project. And to be able to glue 3 pieces at a time is enough for me at this point in time, because I only have to do it a few more times before the van's fully insulated. Actually not fully insulated, just one layer of insulation. Second layer is part of the paneling, I think.